We've been enjoying a month cruise aboard the Azamara Quest, and we are now officially halfway through. We started out by enjoying the heat of Brazil and the world's biggest party, Rio Carnival.
We had such an amazing time, and it was a totally different experience than anything we've done. Now we're flipping it again. We're back in Buenos Aires, and we're about to head south. We're going to Antarctica. So we're going to see, we hope, a lot of icebergs, penguins, whales are supposed to be there, and it's a much more chill, literally, but also kind of relaxing time. We've got time cruising, we've got time on the ship, and it's much different kind of cruise that we're looking forward to. So we're heading there now, and we're really looking forward to it.
Freedom, I never had the chance to run, leave behind the said and done.
After saying goodbye to the vibrant city of Buenos Aires, we set sail for our next stop, Puerto Madryn, Argentina. We were greeted by a pair of playful seals at the bow of the ship. It was a delightful surprise that set the tone for our visit to this charming coastal town. We spent the day exploring the city, known for its stunning beaches and rich marine life. It was a peaceful respite before our journey to the Falkland Islands, Ushuaia, and finally Antarctica, which would take us several days at sea.
During the first half of the cruise, we were at port quite a bit, so we saw a lot of land. But now that we're headed towards Antarctica, we are really at open sea, and the captain is taking his time. So as far as you can see is water and sky. It's quite beautiful and very relaxing and tranquil. Welcome to the Falkland Islands, a remote archipelago in the South Atlantic Ocean. We're stopping here on our way to Antarctica.
This is a British-owned island. It's very flat, windswept. You can see here, it's right here in the South Atlantic Ocean. But they do what they can to put a little life into it. You can see the colorful buildings behind me. You can even see the red telephone box. It's very British and very Doctor Who back there. This place is a wildlife paradise. There's whales and penguins and all kind of birds and things. So very remote place, only a couple of thousand permanent residents, and a very different part of the world to explore. A must-do photo stop when you come to the Falkland Islands here in Stanley is the whalebone arch behind me. This is made of the jawbones of two huge whales, and it was put here in 1933 to commemorate 100 years of British rule. It's very much the thing to do on the island. There's been a lot of special events here, and when you come here, you got to do it just like I did today. Christ Church Cathedral here in Stanley is the southernmost Anglican cathedral in the world, and we're visiting it here today. You can see it's Gothic revival, and it's a beautiful fixture right here on the water.
This really is a beautiful church. The most striking part is the stained glass on both ends of the building.
When you're in Stanley, if you want to learn about the history and the wildlife, the people, and the conflicts that they had even in our times, you come to the Falkland Museum. It really punches above its weight class, we've been told. It's not a really big place, but it's supposed to have a really nice display of their history, and you can learn a lot when you're here.
There really is some cool artifacts in this museum, including this contraption from 1895. It's actually a coin-operated jukebox that was originally installed in the old Globe Hotel here on the Falkland Islands.
We are having an amazing day as we go south toward Antarctica, and today we're just out on a sea day, and it's really beautiful. We've seen some sea lions and other things on this really flat, beautiful water, and it's getting a little cooler. So as you can see, we've gone from wearing shorts on the deck to longer sleeves and a towel because it's getting cooler, but we're loving it.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it.
We're on our nature walk here in Ushuaia, at the southernmost city in the world, and we've been walking for a few minutes, and we're now in this peat moss area. It's really spongy in front of this water reserve. We've got a great day actually because it rains here a lot. We have no rain today. We've got cloud cover, but it's only in the 50s, and it's a really beautiful time to explore around here. It's so quiet and beautiful.
You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
During most of our cruise, the waves have been pretty calm and serene, but the closer we get to Antarctica, the more unpredictable they've become. We're now passing through Drake's Passage, and the seas have been the roughest we've seen so far. So be aware that if you come to Antarctica, you pretty much have to earn your passage there.
We've seen several whales so far. It's really cool. The guy next to me just hit me and said, "Hey, whale." We saw it blow, and then right underneath the water we saw them. They were huge, and they were kind of two together. It was very neat. So we're just out here at basically the South Pole of Antarctica, hanging out and seeing all this stuff, and it's really, really neat between the icebergs and the whales and the birds and everything else you see. This is a very, very cool experience.
Another year for the hopeless dreamers, stepping across the Milky Way like stones in a river. The city was frozen, so we went north. January came in the night like a woman scorned.
We are braving the cold for just a little bit to come out and see the wonder that is Paradise Bay, Antarctica.
This place is fascinating. It's majestic. Of course, it's very cold and windy, but it is so pure and pristine, and we're seeing all of these beautiful things we've never seen before.
Flower curtains in a yellow room. Trees stand naked in a sky set loose. Eating breakfast in bed.
We're continuing to go deeper here in our exploration of Antarctica, and we're at Deception Island today. This thing is so interesting. This is actually a caldera, the remains of a caldera. So there's tons of wildlife around here. It's a very lush place. Everywhere you go, you see whales. I've seen 4 or 5 whales in the last few minutes. There's penguins everywhere, and there's this passage that kind of goes through what was the caldera. Some ships can go through it, but it's interesting because it's actually dangerous. The water is actually heated there, and so we heard a story about a boat that actually had its paint peel off because the water was so hot there, and it tore the paint off the boat. This is a really beautiful place, and it's so different from everything we've seen so far.
Don't forget to see the first part of our 1-month cruise adventure, and don't forget to subscribe.